What would be cool in 50 years?
Well, I'd love to see personal flying cars, but I don't think it's likely.
Flying cars.
Flying cars, yeah. Yeah, the mobile pods.
That's a good question.
Having looked at all the places around the world where people are happiest, you see pretty clearly that there are a few key ingredients that make for a happy place, and they're not what you think. Number one, it has to be a place where people are nudged into socializing. The happiest people in America are actually socializing 6 hours a day, and that's not Facebook, that's real face time. You need very easy access to recreation. If you have easy access to recreation, you're more fit. And when you look at the park system here in the counties around the Twin Cities, you see that there are lakes, there are green spaces, there are playgrounds. They're all the things that a built environment needs so people can stay their fittest.
Traditionally, Greater MSP has invested in the qualities that make for good business and make for good art, and has recognized that those are the same qualities.
Greater MSP is going to be successful in the future because it has this amazing array of assets, everything from its natural resources, its business community, its leadership, and it also has this history of making a successful transition from one economy to the next.
The future of the Greater MSP area is certainly in the technologies that our companies have here, whether it's medical devices, robotics, advanced manufacturing. So our educational system has to adapt to those changes.
Colleges and universities are investing now to prepare students for things they haven't encountered or maybe haven't even imagined.
When I look toward the future, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ahead, we're going to see people wanting to connect through all modes of transportation, to be with one another, communicating and working together to improve and be more efficient, more effective in what we do.
So Greater MSP has long been a leader in transportation technologies, and our experience with these advanced technologies will help us as automation becomes more widespread in the future.
There's no question as we go forward, increased demand for energy is paramount, and the Greater Minneapolis-St. Paul area is positioned particularly well to take advantage of these renewable energy sources. We're close to where they will occur and be developed, and furthermore, we have the intellectual capacity in our greater community to develop and implement those new technologies.
When we talk about energy, we're not just talking about the electricity that's running through our walls. We're talking about the electricity that's running in between the gaps of every human being in our immediate and our global environment. So when we're thinking about how energy affects a region like the Greater MSP, it really makes me feel proud that there are people that are really pushing towards investment, not only in our infrastructure in terms of the electricity in the walls, but also in terms of our infrastructure with regard to our relationships with one another and the energy that flows between us.
I think that this continuing tradition of really high civic engagement, really deep involvement in community, people who care about each other and each other's success, knowing that our hands are tied across the generations.